You are listening to The Vibe, a 21 News podcast talking about Valley entertainment, pop culture, and everything in between.
Welcome to episode 7 of The Vibe, WFMJ's lifestyle podcast, and I am your host, Jodie White. And on this special episode, we are joining with our newest co-host, Nicole Kapalko. Welcome.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be doing The Vibe with you.
I'm excited to have you here, especially because it is now fall, and we love being outside, talking fall things. So this episode, we are going to be talking about apples. So we brought in Farmer Steve from Apple Castle. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. This is exciting. I'm on a lifestyle podcast. I've reached a new level of life, right?
No, you are an internet sensation, Farmer Steve. I've been following you on Facebook and Instagram, and you're just a joy to watch.
Well, thank you. I have fun doing videos and such, and promoting all things apples and the farm that we have here. So.
Well, we love visiting the farm. We love coming to Apple Castle, just over the state line in New Wilmington, Pennsylvania. Not too far of a drive from us here in Youngstown. So we got a lot to talk about today, right, Jodie?
Yeah, I know. So let's start with an icebreaker, okay? So we wanted to know what our favorite fall activity is. So Farmer Steve, what is your favorite thing to do in the fall?
Oh, what is my favorite thing to... I will say my favorite sense is smelling the harvest. There's something about, I'm lucky I get to walk into our great big cooler that's full of apples, and the smell is heavenly. And so sense-wise, I love smelling fall, and specifically the fruit. So, and honestly, picking is my favorite thing to do. If I really could just choose what I got to do all day long, I would go out in the orchard and pick apples.
Nicole, what about you?
I'm going to have to go along the lines of the sense, but with the taste. I love all of the flavors of fall, whether it's, your pumpkin spice latte to the apples and even the donuts over at Apple Castle.
I know. Oh, those donuts are something else. Okay, but my favorite fall activity would be dressing in the flannel, the jeans, and sweating in the apple orchards, trying to pick the apples. As a family, I really do enjoy doing that so much. And the scent of Apple Castle, let me tell you, when you walk into Apple Castle, it smells like cinnamon and apples instantly. Steve, you guys are always baking there, right?
Right. Yeah, we really are. The bakers come at 4 a.m. and we start baking all sorts of the donuts, the apple fritters, the pies, the cinnamon rolls, cookies, all sorts of things. And that was a real joy. Whenever Jodie came and visited the farm, she walked in, and it was just this, you couldn't make it up. That was so genuine. You were like, oh, it smells so good.
Yeah, it smells incredible. Like a candle is burning, but it's the baked goods and the freshly picked apples. Okay, so at Apple Castle, we can pick our own apples starting now. Is that right?
That's correct. We do it every Saturday. We do pick your own apples Saturdays from 9 until 4. The store's open 7:30 to 5:30, but we do have a little shorter time. But we do that every Saturday through the end of October.
And we can bring the kids too. Right?
Oh, of course, please do. It's a family activity, and I do enjoy seeing the families getting the perfect shot, of the trees in the background and the basket in front of them.
Because you have such a beautiful family living on the farm. What generation family are you for Apple Castle?
I am the 6th generation to be growing apples on the same piece of land there in New Wilmington. So our kiddos are generation number 7. Growing up, our old farmhouse was built in 1856, so they're actually the 7th generation kind of in that house, which is cool.
And learning and growing up on an apple farm, tell everybody about that experience. A lot of us do not experience that or have that in our backyard.
Well, so as a child, I do remember I would just run around, and I would climb trees, and I would pick apples, and it was a wonderful upbringing. It's hard work. There's always work to do.
Yes.
I got put to work a lot. It's hard work, but it's also rewarding work to both grow things. We grow more than apples. Grow apples and other produce crops that are honestly really good and good for you. And then it's also fun to have the treats like the donuts as well.
Yeah. And what's it like for your kids? I mean, growing up with this experience, that has to be fun for them, right?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yes, I think they do love it. They learn skills. They learn how to interact with the public and talk to customers and people they don't know. So I love seeing them grow in that regard and their confidence. They will learn how to utilize and work the cash register, so they're practicing their math skills.
Yeah.
And then just sometimes it's good. I hate to say it's good to get out there and get some work done. We're hopefully they're learning a good ethic as well. So.
Yeah.
All right. So at Apple Castle, you have a bunch of different varieties of apples that we can pick from, but is it specific for the weekends?
So for pick your own apples, the varieties do change through the season, and the best way to get up-to-date information is to visit our website. And we have a pick your own tab, and we try to keep that all updated.
Okay.
So total on the farm, I grow a lot. I grow too many different kinds of apples. I actually grow close to 70 different kinds of apples. And then for that's 70.
Wow.
70. And then for pick your own though, there's usually 4 to 5 varieties available every weekend.
That's incredible. Okay. That's great. But how do you keep all of those apples watered? Because we are in a drought right now, and I'm really interested to hear what you have to talk about how you keep your crops growing and thriving.
Farmers have a lot of faith. We do a lot of praying whenever it's dry out and whenever it's overly wet out too. So we do have some drip irrigation on the farm. So that is small black tubes that run along the base of the tree, and there's an emitter every 3 feet, and just drip, drip, drip.
Okay.
So that helps. And we are reliant on our soils do have a lot of water holding capacity, very heavy soils. So luckily the trees are doing pretty well this year, even though it's been so dry. I am one of those people that would not mind a bit of rain right now.
Yeah, you and all of our lawns, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were talking about all the different kinds of apples here. Is now the time to come out and do the picking? Is September the month, October the month?
Both.
Give us a timeline.
So October is probably the peak season for apple varieties. September, both months. I really should say both months. Honeycrisp are in season right now in September. We will have Honeycrisp all the way through Christmas and into the new year. But we are picking Honeycrisp right now. Once we get into October, you do get into some of your classic favorites like Jolly Gold, Red Delicious, Yellow Delicious, and as well as some newer favorites like Pink Lady, Gold Rush, Cameo. What else will we be picking in October? Well, actually, all right, I'm going to put you guys on the spot.
Okay.
I did not prep you. Do you know what the official state apple of Ohio is? There is one. Ohio has a state apple. Pennsylvania does not.
I feel like I should know
Nicole?
this answer. I feel like you get a pass because you're from Pennsylvania.
thank
But no, I don't know. Please, sure.
It's Melrose. So that's
Okay.
another October apple that was developed in Ohio. It's an awesome apple. It's big, a red blush over kind of a green/creamy yellow background color. Great for pies, great for sauce, great for eating.
I was just going to ask which apple is best for the pies.
Oh, whichever one I'm ready to cut into. It's ready to go. No, we all have our favorites. It's amazing how even between my wife, our oldest daughter, who's 12, has started her own little pie baking little business.
Right.
Everyone has their favorites. My mom has her favorite, and so as a family, we love Jolly Gold for pies, but Stamen are great. Northern Spy, there's an old apple variety called Northern Spy, and the old saying goes, Northern Spies are the best for pies.
Oh,
And
I like that.
they're a hard apple to grow, so they are around. Other orchards in the Mahoning Valley grow Northern Spies as well, but we will get, I hate to say a joke, we'll get little little blue-haired ladies coming from hours away who grew up with Northern Spy, and you can't find them as easily anymore that know that we grow them. So Northern Spies are the best for pies. I have an apple variety that is even more obscure called Spy Gold. It's a Northern Spy and a Golden Delicious. Got married, had a baby that is called a Spy Gold, and they are phenomenal for pies.
Okay, so. Steve, you know so much about apples, and I do want to spotlight your Facebook and Instagram because Farmer Steve is an internet sensation. I've been following you, and you just take everybody to the farm, and you say a little ditty, and we're all educated with apples.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, when did you start doing that?
When did we start doing that? Sometime in 2024. It might have even been 2023, where I think I wanted to highlight how we thin apples. So apple trees naturally want to produce 1,000 apples, and I want it to have 100 on there. And so we physically we thin off the apples. And so I did a little video about that. And to me, that's just what we do.
Right.
But people were so interested in it. And then we did a couple apple variety where I'm talking about Crimson Crisp, for instance. And folks, just the commentary was, please do more of this. Please do more of this. Mm-hmm. A, it's informative. And B, you're a goofball and it's hilarious to watch you.
It's really great to see you and your family on the apple orchard just talking about whatever's going on. Especially the beginning of the growing season, you're showing the trees and all of that. And last winter was so cold. How did that go with the growing season this year? Was it delayed?
So no, not particularly. We did lose, unfortunately, a lot of our peach buds. They got killed. So, all right, so here we go. For instance, I wish I brought a branch with me right now because I could show you next year's crop is on the tree right now.
Oh.
And these teeny tiny little buds, they're all wrapped up tight in blankets, but they contain the blossoms. And so they're on the tree now. And so over winter, sometimes if it does get too cold, those buds get killed. So a lot of our peach buds unfortunately got frozen because of that cold. Apple trees tend to, when they go dormant, stay dormant better, are a little bit more cold hardy. And so thank goodness, knock on wood, it continues that we're having a phenomenal apple crop this year. So even though it's cold, I am that odd guy that when it gets wintertime, I just want to enjoy wintertime.
Yes.
So those 70-degree warm snaps in January or February that everyone loves, I'm like,
Yes.
Because that's whenever things warm up and then it gets cold again, that's whenever we have issues with bud mortality.
Okay, so our focus has really been on the apples this morning, but let's transition to what else you do on the farm. I mean, you're a place for all seasons, right?
Sure, yeah, we are open year round. We keep our own apples all year round, so you can come in next July and we will have apples from our previous crop, and we actually start picking the new crop in July as well. So we have our own apples all year round. We make our famous donuts all year round.
They are
They're
delicious.
famous.
And famous.
And then we have a full bakery, a full deli with meats and cheeses, and then all sorts of unique, like I also get to wear the beekeeper hat. I'm like looking for a hat. There we go. I get, we have our own honey year round, as well as jams and jellies and relishes, pickles, salsas, and maple syrup, all sorts of unique, your farm market type items.
Oh yeah, if you haven't stopped into Apple Castle, that is the place you want to go for a farmer's market in the winter or what have you in the fall. And then you have some hay rides coming up, but they're specific to the weekends.
We do, yeah. So I call them dollar tractor ride days. It does cost $1. We take you around and we go to the orchards. That'll be on Saturday this year in 2025, Saturday, September 27th.
Okay.
And then the next 2 Saturdays, October 4th and October 11th. So we just do those for 3 days. And then we do offer group tours and school tours. We have a lot of preschool groups, as well as more and more we have adult groups that will, again, if you go onto our website, you can see the link, you can sign up for a group tour, and that gives you more of a behind the scenes tour during our weekdays in the morning, where you can see the orchard. You'll see our grading room where we wash and sort the fruit and size them and such, and then you get a couple goodies as well. So
that is so cool. You are
Yeah.
so knowledgeable about all of this. I mean, Jodie and I, we're knowledgeable about the treats and eating the donuts.
I
but
know.
There's so much hard work that goes into it.
Yes, you and your dad and your kids, you can find them all at Apple Castle. Where are you guys located?
our farm is in New Wilmington, PA. Our address is 277 State Route 18. That's New Wilmington, Pennsylvania. Our zip code is 16142. We're right on Route 18 between Sharon and Newcastle. It's a very easy drive from Youngstown. It took me about 25 minutes to come on over. So.
Yeah.
And if we have any more questions or just want to chat with you, can we give you a call, follow you on social media, that kind of thing?
Sure, absolutely. So we do lots on Facebook and Instagram. I think it's facebook.com/applecastle. Our website is applecastle.com. You're welcome to email us with questions. We'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. Or stop in and say hi.
Yeah.
I love seeing people in the store.
I know, and your energy is so wonderful, and your kids are so cute and adorable. Well, thank you for coming on our lifestyle podcast, The Vibe. We really appreciate your time and bringing these treats with you.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me. This is a joy. How cool. I really loved it.
Follow along, Farmer Steve. He is an internet sensation. If you guys aren't following, you want to do so.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Steve. Thanks for coming in. That wraps things up for us here at the 7th episode of The Vibe. You can catch this podcast and all the other 21 WFMJ news podcasts wherever you get your podcasts at. They drop every Thursday at 5 a.m.
All right, and remember to always vibes and subscribes. We'll catch you guys next time. Thank you for joining us.